Module 5. Healthy behavior. Healthy boundaries with boyfriends refer to establishing and maintaining a set of guidelines and limits within a romantic relationship that ensure the emotional and physical well-being of both partners. These boundaries are put in place to foster mutual respect, trust, and understanding, allowing each individual to maintain their sense of identity and autonomy while being in a committed relationship. Lesson 1. Setting and maintaining boundaries. In this lesson, individuals will learn the importance of setting clear boundaries. Within their romantic relationships, they will understand how to communicate their personal limits, needs, and expectations effectively to their partners. Techniques for maintaining these boundaries despite emotional challenges or relationship dynamics will also be discussed. For example, Jessica has been in a relationship with her boyfriend, Mike, for a few months. However, she noticed that Mike often invades her personal space and makes decisions on her behalf, without considering her feelings. To address these concerns and establish healthy boundaries, Jessica takes open communicate and defining personal space. With open communication, Jessica schedules a calm and private conversation with Mike. She explains how she values her personal space and the importance of making decisions together as a couple. She clearly communicates her discomfort with his intrusive behavior. Jessica also defining personal space, which establishes clear boundaries regarding her personal space and privacy. She requests that Mike respects her need for alone time and privacy, especially when it comes to her personal belongings and space. Module 5. Healthy boundaries. Lesson to respecting partners' boundaries. Meaning of respecting partners' boundaries. Boundaries are basically mental, emotional, or physical limits you put in place between you and another person so that you can be happy. Coexisting individuals. They set expectations for both people in a relationship, whether you're roommates, old friends, or new baes. This lesson focuses on developing empathy and understanding in individuals to help them recognize and respect their partner's boundaries. Participants will learn to navigate the relationship with consideration and respect for their partner's comfort levels and preferences. Effective communication skills will be emphasized to maintain a healthy and balanced relationship dynamic. For example, Sarah and her boyfriend, John, have been together for a year. John values his personal space and often requires time alone to recharge. Sarah understands the importance of respecting his boundaries and actively practices it in their relationship. First is respecting personal space. Sarah acknowledges John's need for personal space and independence. She ensures not to intrude when he needs time alone or wants to spend time with his friends without her. Second is privacy and trust. Sarah respects John's privacy by not going through his personal belongings or messages without his permission. She trusts him and refrains from questioning his actions or decisions without a valid reason. Last is consent in physical intimacy. Sarah always seeks John's explicit consent before engaging in any form of physical intimacy. She respects his pace and comfort level, ensuring that he feels safe and valued in their relationship. Module 5. Healthy boundaries. Lesson 3. Understanding consent. Understanding consent with partners involves recognizing and respecting the significance of giving and obtaining explicit permission in various aspects of a relationship. including physical intimacy, emotional sharing, and decision-making, it's crucial to prioritize open communication, mutual understanding, and respect for each other's boundaries, such as explicit communication and mutual trust and understanding. In this lesson, individuals will gain a comprehensive understanding of the concept of consent within the context of romantic relationships. You will learn about the importance of seeking explicit consent and respecting their partner's choices and decisions. This lesson will cover various aspects of consent, including emotional, physical, and sexual boundaries, and the significance of mutual and enthusiastic agreement in all intimate interaction. By incorporating these lessons, participants will be equipped with the necessary tools and knowledge to foster healthy, respectful, and fulfilling romantic relationships built on trust, communication, and mutual understanding. For example, Emily and her boyfriend, Mark, have been dating for a while, and they've both worked to establish healthy boundaries in their relationship. Balancing independence and togetherness. Emily and Mark strike a balance between spending time together and nurturing their individual lives. They support each other's personal goals and ambitions. When conflicts arise, they handle them in a healthy and constructive manner. They avoid blame and personal attacks, focusing on finding solutions and understanding each other's point of view. Module 6, Dating Etiquette. Lesson 1, First Dates and First Impression. Meaning of dating etiquette. Dating etiquette with boyfriends refers to the set of social guidelines and norms that individuals follow when engaging in romantic relationships with their boyfriends. It involves understanding and practicing respectful and considerate behavior to foster a healthy and fulfilling relationship. This includes various aspects such as communication, respect, honesty, and empathy, which are essential for maintaining a strong and lasting connection. Dating etiquette with boyfriends encompasses a range of behaviors, from showing appreciation and affection to handling conflicts maturely and respecting boundaries. Following these etiquette guidelines can contribute to a successful and harmonious romantic relationship. First dates and first impressions refer to the initial meeting between two individuals who are potentially interested in establishing a romantic relationship. It is the first opportunity for both parties to form opinions about each other based on their appearance, behavior, and conversation. Making a positive first impression is crucial, as it sets the tone for the future of the relationship. During first dates, individuals often assess compatibility, chemistry, and whether they share common interests and values. Tips of first dates and first impression. First is appearance. Dressing appropriately and grooming oneself well to create a favorable visual impression. Communication. Second is engaging in meaningful conversation and actively listening to the other person too. Demonstrate interest and respect. Last is body language, using positive body language, such as maintaining eye contact, smiling, and displaying open and welcoming gestures. For example, Sarah and Mike are going on their first date, and both are excited to get to know each other better. They make a good impression with warm greeting, engaging conversation, and positive attitude. They start with warm greeting. Mike greets Sarah with a warm smile and a genuine compliment, making her feel comfortable and appreciated right from the start. They also have positive attitude. Sarah maintains a positive and upbeat attitude, which creates a pleasant and enjoyable atmosphere during the date. She reciprocates Mike's interest and shares her own stories with enthusiasm. Engage in conversation during the date. They engage in a lively and balanced conversation, where both of them take turns sharing about their interests, hobbies, and aspiration. They show genuine interest in each other's stories and actively listen without interrupting. Module 6 Dating Etiquette. Lesson to Navigation, the early stages of dating. Meaning of navigation, the early stages of dating. Navigating the early stages of dating with a boyfriend refers to the process of managing and handling the initial phase of a romantic relationship. With a significant other, it involves establishing clear communication, understanding each other's boundaries and expectations, and fostering a healthy balance between togetherness and individuality during this phase. Couples often strive to build trust, deepen emotional connections, and develop a strong foundation for a lasting and meaningful relationship. Tips of navigation, the early stages of dating. First is quality time together. Spending quality time together, going on dates, and sharing experiences can help deepen the emotional connection and strengthen the bond between partners. Second is support and empathy. Providing emotional support, understanding, and empathy for each other's feelings and experiences can create a safe and nurturing environment for the relationship to grow. And the last is respect for boundaries. Both partners need to respect each other's personal boundaries and give each other space to pursue individual interests and maintain a sense of independence. This lesson focuses on providing guidance for navigating the early stages of a relationship with maturity and respect. Participants will learn about effective communication, setting mutual expectations, and fostering a balanced approach to spending time together while still maintaining individual interests and boundaries. For example, Emily and David have recently started dating and are navigating the initial stages of their relationship with care and consideration. Balancing time together and apart, they strike a balance between spending quality time together and respecting each other's need for personal space. They plan activities that they both enjoy while also encouraging each other to have time for themselves and their individual interests. Next is respecting each other's feelings. Emily and David are considerate of each other's emotions and feelings. They avoid making assumptions and take the time to understand each other's perspectives, showing empathy and support when needed. Fostering trust and vulnerability. They work on building trust and emotional intimacy by sharing personal stories and experiences. They create a safe space where they can be vulnerable and honest with each other without the fear of judgment or criticism. Module 6 Dating Etiquette. Lesson 3 Handling Rejection Graceful. Meaning of handling rejection graceful. Handling rejection gracefully with boyfriends refers to the ability to manage and cope with romantic rejection in a respectful, mature, and dignified manner within the context of a relationship. This involves respecting the other person's decision while maintaining self-respect and emotional resilience. When faced with rejection, it is important to handle the situation with empathy, understanding, and a sense of dignity. This approach allows both parties to part ways amicably and preserves mutual respect and goodwill. Tips of handling rejection graceful. Healthy communication. Engage in open and honest communication to express your feelings and concerns in a respectful manner. Avoid blaming or criticizing your partner and focus on understanding each other's perspectives. Self-reflection. Take the time to reflect on the relationship and understand what you have learned from the experience. Use this opportunity for personal growth and self-improvement. Acceptance and moving on. Acknowledge the rejection and accept it as part of the dating process. Allow yourself to grieve and heal, and eventually focus on moving forward with positivity and optimism. Navigating the early stages of dating is essential for building a strong and healthy relationship, as it sets the tone for how the couple will interact and communicate with each other in the future. It lays the groundwork for mutual respect, trust, and understanding, which are crucial for a successful and fulfilling partnership. In this lesson, individuals will learn how to manage and cope with rejection in a dating context. They will be provided with strategies for maintaining self-confidence, handling disappointment in a healthy manner, and respecting the feelings and decisions of their partner, even in the event of rejection or the end of a relationship. By integrating the principles and practices from these lessons, participants will be equipped with the necessary skills to navigate the complexities of dating with maturity, respect, and emotional resilience, fostering healthy and meaningful connections with their partners. For example, Emma and James have been in a relationship for several months, but recently James expressed that he didn't see a future for them together. Emma handles the rejection gracefully, with maintaining composure, self-reflection, and acceptance and moving on. Healthy communication. Emma engages in a mature and respectful conversation with James. She listens to his reasons for the breakup without interrupting, and shares her own feelings in a composed and empathetic manner. Self-reflection after the breakup. Emma takes the time to reflect on the relationship and what she has learned from the experience. She focuses on personal growth and self-improvement, using the opportunity to understand her own needs and desires better. Acceptance and moving on. Emma accepts the rejection as a natural part of the dating process and allows herself to grieve the loss of the relationship. She focuses on moving forward with positivity and optimism, understanding that this experience will ultimately help her find a more compatible partners in the future. By handling the rejection with grace and maturity, Emma maintains her dignity and integrity while navigating the emotional complexities of the breakup. This approach allows her to heal and grow from the experience, fostering a positive outlook for her future relationships. Module 7: Red Flags and Warning Signs. Lesson 1: Identifying Toxic Behaviors. Meaning of red flags and warning signs. Red flags and warning signs with a boyfriend refer to behaviors, actions, or circumstances in a romantic relationship that indicate potential issues or challenges. These signs serve as indicators that the relationship may not be healthy or that there could be underlying problems that need to be addressed. Identifying these warning signs is crucial for individuals to assess the overall well-being of their relationship and make informed decisions about its future. Example of some common red flags and warning signs with partner: lack of respect, disregard for boundaries, dismissive behavior, or disrespect towards one another, controlling behavior, attempts to control or manipulate the other person's actions, choices, or relationship series, or significant instances of dishonesty or lack of transparency within the relationship. Meaning of identifying toxic behaviors. Identifying toxic behaviors with a boyfriend involves recognizing negative patterns, actions, or attitudes that can be detrimental to the emotional, psychological, or physical well-being of either partner in the relationship. These behaviors can create a toxic and unhealthy dynamic, leading to emotional distress, feelings of insecurity, and a lack of mutual respect and understanding. Recognizing these behaviors is crucial for maintaining a healthy and supportive relationship, and for addressing any underlying issues effectively. Some examples of toxic behaviors to look out for in a relationship. Excessive jealousy. Demonstrating possessive or controlling behavior due to unfounded or irrational feelings of jealousy. Verbal or emotional abuse, engaging in demeaning, insulting, or emotionally harmful language or actions toward the partner. Lack of accountability. Refusing to take responsibility for one's actions or constantly shifting blame onto the partner. In this lesson, participants will learn how to recognize and identify toxic behaviors. In their romantic relationships, they will understand the impact of manipulation, gaslighting, control, and other negative behaviors that can harm their well-being and self-esteem. For example, Sophie has been in a relationship with her boyfriend, Alex, for a few months and begins to notice some concerning behaviors such as manipulative tendencies, disregard for boundaries, and isolation attempts. Manipulative tendencies. Alex often tries to guilt-trip Sophie into spending more time with him, making her feel obligated to prioritize him over her own needs and responsibilities. Disregard for boundaries. Alex frequently checks Sophie's phone without her permission, disregarding her privacy and personal space. He also insists on knowing her exact whereabouts at all times, causing her to feel suffocated and controlled. Isolation attempts. Alex discourages Sophie from spending time with her friends and family, often making her feel guilty for wanting to maintain her social connections outside of their relationship. Recognizing these toxic behaviors allows Sophie to understand the detrimental impact they have on her emotional well-being and the overall health of her relationship. By identifying these warning signs early on, she can take necessary steps to address the issues, set boundaries, and potentially seek support from friends or professionals to ensure her safety and happiness. Module 7: Red Flags and Warning Signs. Lesson to recognizing unhealthy relationship. Meaning of recognizing unhealthy relationships. Recognizing unhealthy relationships with a boyfriend involves understanding and identifying patterns, dynamics, and behaviors that have a negative impact on the emotional, psychological, and physical well-being of either partner. These relationships often lack mutual respect, trust, and communication, leading to feelings of dissatisfaction, insecurity, and emotional distress. Recognizing the signs of an unhealthy relationship is crucial for individuals to assess the overall quality of the partnership and make informed decisions about its future. Example key signs of an unhealthy relationship with partners: lack of trust, constant suspicion, doubt, or lack of faith in each other's words or actions. Frequent arguments, regular or escalating conflicts that are unresolved and lead to emotional distress or resentment. Disrespectful behavior, mutual disrespect, belittling, or undermining each other's thoughts, feelings, or choices. This lesson focuses on helping individuals recognize the signs of unhealthy relationships, including emotional abuse, lack of communication, and disregard for boundaries. Participants will learn to assess the overall health of their relationship and understand the importance of setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. For example, Jenna has been in a relationship with her boyfriend, Mark, for a year and begins to notice signs of an unhealthy dynamic such as frequent arguments, disrespectful behavior, and power imbalance. Frequent arguments. They often engage in heated arguments that escalate quickly, leaving both parties feeling emotionally drained and disconnected. Disrespectful behavior. Mark occasionally belittles Jenna's opinions and choices, making her feel unimportant and undervalued in the relationship. Power imbalance. Jenna notices that Mark tends to make most of the decisions in the relationship, leaving her feeling like her voice and desires are not being heard or respected. Recognizing these signs helps Jenna understand the detrimental impact they have on her emotional well-being and the overall health of her relationship. By recognizing these warning signs early on, Jenna can take necessary steps to address the issues, set boundaries, and potentially seek support from friends or professionals to ensure her safety and happiness. Module 7 Red Flags and Warning. Lesson 3 When to Walk Away. Meaning of when to walk away with boyfriend. Knowing when to walk away with a boyfriend refers to the ability to recognize when a romantic relationship is no longer serving your emotional well-being, personal growth, or happiness. It involves acknowledging the signs and behaviors that indicate an unhealthy or unsustainable dynamic and making the difficult decision to end the relationship in order to prioritize your own mental and emotional health. Example of some common reasons and signs that might indicate it's time to walk away from a relationship. Emotional distress, feeling consistently unhappy, anxious, or emotionally drained due to the relationship, with no signs of improvement despite efforts to address the issues. Toxic behaviors. Continued displays of toxic behaviors such as manipulation, emotional abuse, or controlling tendencies that have a detrimental effect on your well-being. One-sided efforts. Feeling like you are the only one putting effort into making the relationship work, while your partner shows a consistent lack of commitment or interest in addressing the issues. In this final lesson, individuals will learn about the importance of knowing when to walk away from a relationship that is no longer serving their emotional and mental well-being. They will be provided with guidance on how to assess their values and needs and make informed decisions about ending a relationship that is detrimental to their overall happiness and growth. By incorporating the principles and insights from these lessons, participants will be empowered to identify and address red flags and warning signs in their relationships, fostering a deeper understanding of what constitutes a healthy and respectful partnership. For example, Emma has been in a relationship with her boyfriend, John, for a few years, but she begins to notice concerning behaviors that make her realize it's time to walk away. Lack of respect. John frequently dismisses Emma's opinions and belittles her in front of their friends, indicating a lack of respect for her as a partner. Emotional distress. Emma feels consistently unhappy and anxious in the relationship, and her attempts to address the issues with John have not led to any positive changes, leaving her emotionally drained and dissatisfied. One-sided efforts. Emma realizes that she's the only one making an effort to address the issues in their relationship, while John shows a consistent lack of commitment and a disinterest in working on their problems together. Recognizing these signs helps Emma understand that the relationship is no longer serving her emotional well-being and personal growth. By acknowledging these warning signs, she decides to prioritize her own happiness and mental health by walking away from the relationship and seeking support from her trusted friends and family during this challenging time. Module 8 Conflict Resolution. Lesson 1 Effective Conflict Resolution Strategies. Meaning of conflicts resolution with boyfriend. Conflict resolution with a boyfriend refers to the process of managing and addressing disagreements, disputes, or differences in a relationship in a constructive and respectful manner. It involves the use of effective communication, empathy, and problem-solving skills to navigate conflicts and reach mutually acceptable solutions. Conflict resolution aims to promote understanding, strengthen the relationship, and prevent conflicts from escalating into larger issues that can harm the emotional well-being of both partners. Example of key aspects of conflict resolution with a boyfriend. Active listening. Actively listening to each other's viewpoints without interrupting and demonstrating empathy and understanding for the other person's emotions and experiences. Mutual respect. Showing respect for each other's opinions, boundaries, and values, even when there are differing viewpoints or conflicting interests. Emotional management. Managing emotions effectively to prevent conflicts from escalating and maintaining a calm and composed demeanor during discussions. Meaning of effective conflict resolution strategies with boyfriend. Effective conflict resolution strategies with a boyfriend involve employing specific techniques and approaches to manage and resolve conflicts in a relationship in a constructive and respectful manner. These strategies aim to facilitate open communication, promote understanding, and help both partners reach mutually satisfactory resolutions. Implementing effective conflict resolution strategies can foster a healthy and supportive relationship dynamic, leading to improved communication, strengthened emotional bonds, and a deeper sense of mutual respect and trust. Meaning of effective conflict resolution strategies. Empathy and understanding. Demonstrating empathy and understanding for the other person's emotions and experiences. Acknowledging their feelings and validating their point of view. Collaborative problem-solving, working together to identify the root causes of conflicts and jointly exploring potential solutions that consider the needs and preferences of both partners. Taking breaks. Recognizing the importance of taking breaks during heated discussions to cool down and regain emotional composure before resuming the conversation. In this lesson, participants will learn about the importance of effective conflict resolution in maintaining a healthy and thriving relationship. They will explore various communication techniques and strategies for managing conflicts in a constructive and respectful manner. For example, Emma and James, a couple in a committed relationship, encounter a conflict and utilize effective conflict resolution strategies to address the issue, such as active listening, collaborative problem solving, and respectful communication. Active listening. Emma and James actively listen to each other's perspectives without interrupting. They take turns expressing their feelings and concerns, ensuring that they understand each other's viewpoints, taking breaks recognizing that the conversation is becoming emotionally charged. Emma and James decide to take a short break to cool down and reflect on their individual perspectives before continuing the discussion. In a more composed manner, respectful communication. They communicate with respect, using a calm and composed tone. They avoid using hurtful language or making derogatory remarks that could escalate the conflict further. By implementing these effective conflict resolution strategies, Emma and James are able to address their disagreement in a constructive and respectful manner, strengthening their communication and understanding within the relationship. Module 8 Conflict Resolution. Lesson to Compromise and Negotiation. Compromise and negotiation with a boyfriend. Refer to the process of finding a middle ground and reaching mutually acceptable agreements, or solutions to resolve conflicts, disagreements, or differing preferences within a relationship. It involves the willingness of both partners to make concessions, consider each other's perspectives, and work together to find a balanced and satisfactory outcome that respects the needs and desires of both individuals. Example of key aspects: compromise and negotiation. Finding common ground, identifying shared interests, values, and goals that can serve as a basis for reaching a compromise that benefits both partners. Flexibility. Being open to adjusting one's own preferences or expectations to accommodate the needs and wishes of the other person. Seeking win-win solutions. Striving to find solutions that offer benefits to both partners, rather than one person winning and the other losing in the negotiation process. Through compromise and negotiation, couples can foster a collaborative and supportive environment that promotes understanding, respect, and the ability to work through differences and challenges as a team. This lesson focuses on the significance of compromise and negotiation in resolving conflicts within a relationship. Participants will understand the art of finding common ground, making concessions, and reaching mutually beneficial agreements that foster understanding and harmony. For example, Sarah and Michael have different preferences for their weekend activities, and they utilize compromise and negotiation to reach an agreement with finding common ground. Seeking win-win solutions, S&D, maintaining mutual respect. Finding common ground. Sarah and Michael identify that they both enjoy outdoor activities and spending time with friends. Seeking win-win solutions. They agree to compromise by going hiking on Saturday morning and hosting a small barbecue with friends at their place on Sunday afternoon, allowing them to enjoy both activities over the weekend. Maintaining mutual respect throughout the negotiation. Sarah and Michael maintain a respectful and understanding attitude, valuing each other's opinions and desires, which helps strengthen their relationship and fosters a sense of teamwork. By employing compromise and negotiation, Sarah and Michael successfully find a solution that accommodates both of their preferences, fostering a supportive and understanding dynamic within their relationship. Module 8 Conflict Resolution. Lesson 3 Building Stronger Relationships Through Conflict. Meaning of building stronger relationships through conflict. Building stronger relationships through conflict with a boyfriend refers to the process of using conflicts or disagreements as opportunities for growth, understanding, and strengthening the bond between partners, instead of viewing conflicts as detrimental to the relationship. This approach involves leveraging these challenging situations to enhance communication, foster empathy, and deepen the emotional connection and trust between both individuals. By navigating conflicts constructively, couples can develop a more resilient and enduring relationship that can withstand challenges and difficult over the night. Example key aspects of building stronger relationships through conflict. Learning from challenges. Viewing conflicts as opportunities for personal and relational growth, allowing both partners to learn more about each other's perspectives and preferences. Empathy and understanding. Cultivating empathy and understanding for each other's feelings and experiences, fostering a deeper emotional connection and mutual support. Forgiveness and reconciliation. Practice forgiveness and reconciliation after conflicts. allowing both partners to move forward with a renewed sense of trust and commitment to the relationship. In this final lesson, individuals will discover how conflict, when managed effectively, can actually strengthen the bond between partners. They will learn how to use conflicts as opportunities for growth, understanding, and building trust, ultimately leading to a deeper and more resilient relationship. By integrating the principles and practices from these lessons, participants will be equipped with the necessary skills to navigate conflicts with maturity, empathy, and effective communication, fostering a stronger and more harmonious connection with their partners. For example, Sandy and John face a significant disagreement regarding their future plans, but they navigate the conflict and use it as an opportunity to strengthen their relationship. Learning from challenges. They recognize that the conflict presents an opportunity to learn more about each other's long-term desires and ambitions, fostering a deeper understanding of their individual needs and priorities. Empathy and understanding. Sandy and John show empathy and understanding for each other's feelings and experiences, acknowledging the emotional weight of their respective viewpoints, and demonstrating support for each other's dreams and aspiration. Forgiveness and reconciliation after the initial conflict. They take the time to forgive each other for any hurtful words or misunderstandings, leading to a sense of reconciliation and a renewed commitment to working through their differences as a team. By leveraging the conflict as an opportunity for growth and understanding, Sarah and John not only resolve their differences, but also develop a deeper emotional bond and a stronger sense of trust and commitment in their relationship.